What is up, guys? So today I'm just gonna show you some workouts and drills you can do to get better. Yeah. So if you want to get better handles and stronger for power layups, 3-point shots, maybe even dunks. That's what I'm trying to do. Been trying to do lately. Legs for dunks, and I can almost touch the net. So yeah, just gotta tie my shoes real quick. The strings are loose, so I gotta fix them a little bit. Alrighty, so first, we're gonna start in order from what you're supposed to do, and start with and end with. So, what you want to start with is you want to start with basketball, practicing the handles. So, what you want to do is you just go to like a lane or wherever you can do stuff, okay? And this is where you're just gonna kind of learn and never really mess up not very difficult move. So what you want to do is you want to keep going between the legs, up and down, and you don't want to do it while I'm doing it, because I just got done here. So you want to do it like this. You just jump. You want to do it like this. And you just go between the legs for 1 or 2 times until you're warm and you don't mess up on it. You just want to keep doing that. And then you want to go to the lane, or wherever you're going to do it. And you're just going to do this. Just surround the leg and just keep surrounding that leg all the way to the other side. Then once you get to the other side, switch to the other leg that you want. Just use and you want to do that about 2 times for each side, and you should have pretty okay handles to start. Like 90% good. So yeah. Good. And then if you mess up, just go back and do the one you were just doing. Okay? After you have done your drills to warm up your handle, then next you want to get your shot warmed up. So I'm just gonna bring you over here real quick, and obviously using a regulation hoop that's 10 feet, so you don't get your shot worse. Okay. So you just want to sit around a little bit, 6 1 3s, 3 3s, get some layups, And yeah. Just want to sit around for like 10-15 minutes, get yourself warm, and then you're pretty much good. And mind you want to do this every single day that you can. And then every day that you can't, you need to do just a normal workout. Okay, so if you can't go to the gym, stay at home and do some push-ups, sit-ups, calf raises, and squats. Doesn't matter if you have weight or not. You don't need anything for those. And if you do have weight, you can use for the weights. If you do have weights, then do bicep curls and this to work out your triceps. Yeah. So after you've done this out, your handle, you can do some moves along wall shooting. And then after you're done with that, you need a workout. So for the workout, it's going to be a full workout. So if you do not have a bar to put weights on, like me, then you can get a stick here also. So I used a kayak paddle and put some light weight on it, as you can see. And it's not the heaviest. Obviously, I can adjust the weight with taking stuff off and not really any more weight I can add. And if you don't have that, you can use something like a broomstick or just anything that's long and strong. Like, you could even use something like this, a plank, but obviously not advised because it's just wood. And I suggest just getting a stick or something like a strong stick from outside, and you can mend it to be a good bar. You can even use like a walking stick, or like an old walking stick. So if you're a family member, someone who has a walking stick, you can use it perfectly as a handlebar. Okay, so after you have everything you need, you're gonna start working out, obviously. So what you want to do is whichever one you want to start with. There's two easy ones, and you want to start with those two easy ones. So you want to get some weights, dumbbells. Let me just get those real quick. So get some weights you can use and just curl them, and then do this for triceps, and yeah. And I only have a 4-pound dumbbell, so I can't, do anything. But use the heaviest you can do without being like the hardest. Like you can still do it for a while. Okay, and then you want to get that stick that you put some weight on. Put some equalized weight on both sides. So what each one of these is, I think it's 4 pounds. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, so each one of these, one little pink stick of this is 3 pounds. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 3 is 16, 24. So that's 24 pounds on each side, plus what? So I don't know what these are. If I were to guess, they're like maybe a pound or two. So that's 48. That's 50 pounds plus the actual stick itself. So that's pretty good. And what you want to do is you want to build it like this. Let me get away from the wall so I don't hit it. Okay, so after you've curled and worked out your triceps and biceps, is that the word? Yeah, biceps and calves. Now you're gonna do thighs. This is one of the main things you need for jumping. And then calves are for the extra boost. So you jump, and then once you're in the jumping position like this, your calves give you a boost to help your thighs also, and then you use your core for maximum boosting. And then you want to take your stick with the weight on it, and then you want to get it on your shoulder, and then you want to squat down and spread your legs a little. And that'll just help your thighs, make sure you're on an even surface. Just keep going up and down. Okay. So just keep doing that for a while, and that's all. And do that every day for a while. Those workouts. Those drills with the basketball and shooting. That thing. And you'll be at your max. Well, not your max, but like 80% of your athleticism will be there. So like me, I gained 2 inches in my vert. My default vert when I first started and like basketball and everything was 15. Now it's 17. So I gained 2 inches in just a couple months, which is pretty good. Obviously I'm not well right now, so I can't really jump. So yeah. But to get warm, just do some calf raises and some quick squats with no weight, and your legs will get warm in no time. Yeah.